My name is Dora Mensa, aka Mama Do, and you're welcome to Dora's Arena. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I prepare my palm nut soup. I have a video of how I prep the palm nut itself, so you can check it out at the description box. I'll leave the link there. So to prepare my palm nut soup, I wash my meat. You can use any meat of your choice, but what matters is the tough meat starts the soup. Put the tough meat first so that before the soup is done, the meat will become point. I blend my garlic, ginger and onions. Garlic, ginger, onions. I pour over my meat, and then I add little water to the blender. I wash it up and add to it. Nothing goes to waste. Wash up your blender, pour over the meat. Add your salt to taste and your seasoning cube. At this point, anything you want to use to steam your meat, you can add. This is optional. Anything you want to add to season your meat, you can add it up. Stir so that every bit of the meat will have a feel of the salt and the seasoning cube. So as we wait for our meat to boil, now we take our palm nuts. This is the palm nut I was telling you of, how I prepared it. So you now take your palm nuts. We are going to pour hot water over this palm nut. I placed it in the fridge. I didn't know it was going to freeze, so I should have removed it and placed it down earlier on to defrost. But anyway, I didn't know it was going to freeze like this, so we'll just pour hot water over the palm nut and then we continue from there. Guys, this is it. You have poured my hot water over the palm nuts. I have properly washed my hands, and I'm actually using my right hand, not my left hand. I don't know why this thing is showing as if I'm using my left hand. Guys, I'm using my right hand. Oh, I beg, it's my right hand. So I've poured the hot water, and after pouring your hot water, you have to add cold water, else you burn yourself. But because my palm nut was already frozen, as I added the hot water, it didn't need me to add cold water because the hot water became warm and I could put my hand inside. So you squeeze the juice out of the chaff, and this chaff that is left can be used. It's not waste at all. It can be used for so many things. We can use it to light our coal pot. I also have a video of how we use the coal pot. Now, after everything have melted, you now sieve the palm nut into a different bowl before sieving it into your pot of meat. Yes, sieve it into a different bowl, and then you secondly you sieve it into your pot of meat. You can sieve it as many times as you want, depending on you, as many times as you want. So this is the palm kernel. Yes, the Akans call it adre, and then the Igbos will call it ake. Yes, in Nigeria you can use it for gari. You soak your gari, and if you don't have groundnuts, you just break some and put it inside. So Ghanaians use this for oil. Yes, you use it for oil. We don't eat it as Nigerians. So the oil that Ghanaians make out of this can be used for frying fish or can be used for body cream. So as I said, the palm nut, there are so many benefits that you can get from palm nuts. So this is called turkey berries. Turkey berries. The Akans call it abedrum. Tell me what you call it at your place at the comment section. So this is very, very nutritious. So I have my turkey berries, my onions, my tomatoes, and my pepper. I've boiled it already, so I blend it and pour it into my soup. Because I already have boiled tomatoes that I've blended, I just use a little bit of tomato paste. So I pour my turkey berries, my onions, and then pepper and tomatoes, which I've already boiled. Now these are my fish that I'm going to add to it when it boils. I'm going to add all this fish to it. When you use this type of fish in your palm nut soup, it gives it a very nice taste. As I already said, the meat or the protein that you use for your soup is optional. Use anything you like to use. You can use chicken, you can use any meat of your choice. So this is called prekese. Prekese, guys, it is very medicinal, very, very medicinal. So as you are eating it, because it is giving your soup a nice taste or flavor, you are also doing herbal medicine to your body. You are applying herbal medicine to your system. So I really forgot to add it earlier on. So this part that is I'm showing you, you put it in the fire just to let it become soft, to also revive the liquid, the juice. Yes, the juice in it. So the parts that have the juice is placed in fire to revive the juice. As it is dried, the juice is somehow dried, so when you place it in the fire, the juice will be revived. So you can pound it with your palm nuts. You can pound it with your palm nut, but for me, I love it when I'm eating and then I pick one of it and then squeeze the juice into my soup. I love that taste. So when I do it that way, I really have the actual taste of it. So that's why I decided to do it this way. So after I have properly washed and then put revive the juice in the fire, I then chop it or cut it into smaller pieces and put it in the palm nut soup. So as I'm eating, I just be taking it and then squeeze the juice into the soup. All right, so at this point, I'm adding my fish. I have my dry fish, and then my Ghanaians will say salmon, but I know it is called mackerel. So I add everything. So you can also place the prekese inside the soup like that without cutting it. You can just put it inside the soup like that. But remember, I'm going to eat this soup with my kids. So when they see it big like that in the soup, they don't like it. So that's why I chop it small. And then I like it like this. I just squeeze the juice into my portion of the soup and then I enjoy it. So at this point, the soup is ready, and as it is simmering on the fire, you can just scoop some oil out of it. This oil can be used to eat anything because everything is inside. You have pepper, you have salt, so it is so sweet. Nigerians that like eating yam and oil, whether roasted or boiled, you can just put some use this oil to eat it and you really love the taste. So subscribe, like and share this video. Remember, with God all things are possible, and anywhere you see me, the name is Mama Do.